Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I'm Alex Flores, aka Kamisasi, joined here in voice, mind, body, and soul by Lucas is right. We were having too much fun chatting, and I'm sorry we're late. We've been having a
Sorry.
grand old time. We should do this
It's my
chatting on
fault.
stream, although sometimes it's not Sandbox related stuff. So yeah, we just had to cut it and be like, get the show started.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Saturday. We're laid back. Hey, so we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna vibe. And
Yeah.
all right, first the news from the
Getting
Sandbox.
back into the groove.
We've got a creator survey. This is actually a pretty cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a really cool thing. In an effort to better understand those who use our game maker software, we hope that you will complete this short survey. Closing on September 24th. So you've got 10 days.
94 days.
No, 10 days.
One day.
8 days.
One
I know
day.
math. I know my basic addition.
Get it done right now.
10 minus 2. So the survey, and actually it's funny, it doesn't the biggest part of this sales pitch is not on this page, not on this tweet. I was expecting to see it in the thread below, and it's not there. So you got to click the link. They buried the lead, as they say in journalism. Ooh. Hello, dear creator. We are part of the Sandbox product team, and we are running a study to better understand our users' interests, motivations, and experience with GameMaker. Would you be interested in talking with us? We would like to invite selected candidates from this survey for a personal interview. We will reward those candidates with 100 sand as a token of appreciation for your time. If you are interested, all you need to do is provide your contact email at the end of the survey. Thanks for your time. And so then it's just like a regular survey about, how it's 14 questions. I think Panda said it would take something like 5-6 minutes to fill out at most. So you answer some things. More than 1 year, yeah. Try like almost 4 now. Things that you do in the Sandbox, you can click more than one. So fill out the survey, provide your contact information, and you could get interviewed by the team to learn more about you as a player, creator, investor, observer, whatever you do in the Sandbox.
All of the above.
Yeah, at least for Lucas and me, yeah, it's all of the above. And yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. So I find it funny that they didn't put the 100 sand. I guess maybe they weed out more of like the spam kind of entries that way by not putting that. You put 100 sand in the tweet, and there's probably going to be like a ton of spam bots and scammers going after it. So you got to actually click the link. But you heard it here, folks. Go fill out that survey. Let them know your thoughts. You could help positively impact the future of the Sandbox and get a little sand along the way. Why do I have
sand?
I didn't mean to have this open, but we can talk about this anyway. You have 24 hours, and this was said 3 hours ago. So you have a little bit over 20 hours.
7 hours.
1 hour.
1 hour left, folks. Time
so
to cram.
You got a little bit less than a full day to wrap up your epic Deadfellaz boss battle submissions for the game jam. Let's see those creative encounters before time runs out.
Really excited to see this one.
Can we get the link here to the medium? Here we go. Here it is.
I'm excited about a lot today, so get ready to hear me say I'm really excited about this multiple times. And if you don't like it, well, then that's just too bad.
So we've got the Deadfellaz Game Jam thing that we've been pointing out, and I'll keep on reminding, and everybody's going to get sick of me hearing it. Boss fights, you need to have some sort of reason for the player to keep going, to keep trying and to like improve their technique. Because if the player just dies and they respawn and the boss is exactly the same as when they died, whoa, why 4-2 make player die? In Lucas speak. So
why 4-2?
Yeah. So you gotta like heal the boss some, reset it back if you've got a boss with like multiple stages. Maybe set them back to the beginning of the current stage. Reset the whole boss fight. make some sort of mini game to get back to the boss. Uh, give the player only 5 chances and then they get a game over or something. That one can be rough if you have like a long lead up to the boss.
Yeah.
Getting
Or
a game
I have a
over on.
suggestion.
Oh yeah, what's your suggestion, Lucas?
My suggestion is once they die a certain number of times, the game actually taunts them. And it says things like, why for you so bad? And then it kicks them back to the beginning.
You didn't say the magic word.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alex gets me, and it's wonderful.
so yeah, you got to have some reason for the player to avoid death. Because if the player realizes that they can die with no consequence, then there's no reason for them to improve their skill, to learn it, to explore a different option for how to fight the boss. They'll just keep on running up to it, whacking it with the sword, dying, run up to it, whack it with the sword until they win the game. So that's probably y'all are good creators. We love what you do. But I have a feeling that there will be a handful of entries. Not anybody who watches this show, of course, obviously, because you've heard me talking about this for a couple weeks now. But for people who don't watch this show, who haven't been exploring and talking to people on Discord,
right here right now.
Well, no, I'm saying this is a warning.
Oh,
this is not to the people watching the show, because the people watching the show were smart and they were listening. But I have a feeling that there are going to be a handful of games in the game jam who make a game that's otherwise fine, but you can just repeatedly run up to the boss and whack him with the sword, and no consequence when you die. And those will probably not be in the top 10, just because they
probably not,
because they won't be exciting. There's no like drive to improve as a player and to overcome the boss fight in a creative way. It'll just be like any other fight. So, all right. 5% Art says we have completed the boss fight experience. We are comfortable now. Oh, there you go. See, you're done at least a day early.
Dude, sitting pretty.
You submitted and you're just relaxing and vibing and just getting to enjoy your weekend, while others might be crunching. Congrats, 5% Art. We can't wait to play your game. So that's the Deadfellaz Game Jam. You still got about 20 hours and some change to finish. Make sure you double check all the rules for submission. Make sure that you're not missing anything, or that nothing in your submission goes against the rules. Because I don't know like how involved the brand has to be. Well, I don't think it said a whole lot about that in the in this. I think it's more the theme and being sponsored by Deadfellaz, kind of, because it doesn't really say a whole lot about that. Yeah, it says feel free to take inspiration from Deadfellaz and their amazing NFTs. So that's good. That's a very like freeing. Feel free. Feel free to do it. You don't have to.
Nobody's putting their foot on your neck.
Yeah. No flame to your feet.
Ooh, nice. I hate it when people do that. It's the worst.
All right. And last thing, the cereals. I think it's cereals based on the capitalization. Vox Edit contest has started. Take your creativity to the next level. Unleash your amazing voxel skills in this fantastic Vox Edit contest, partnered with cereals. Download Vox Edit here. The link's missing. You can always go to voxedit.io or go to sandbox.game/create and go to the Vox Edit button there. Recreate Ella Gator from Cereals going on an adventure somewhere in the world. We want you to create a voxel version of Ella Gator on an adventure with a landmark behind them. Whether they are sipping coffee outside the Eiffel Tower, walking amongst the cherry blossoms in Japan, snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef, kitted out with their tourist clothes, having pictures with a London beefeater. There are so many possibilities. With all of our Vox Edit contests, animations are needed. This one, however, you are free to be a little more expressive with these animations. You can create more scene-like videos. Do keep all assets created and scenes within our general guidelines for face and node count. So face count is recommended to be under 5,000 faces, and node count, I believe, is recommended under 100 nodes. Actually, I don't know.
Fun fact, if they use their own face, they only need one, because that's perfect.
175 nodes. It's higher than it used to be. Maximum size of assets is 512 boxes tall, 60 meters. Floor print should not exceed 512 by 512 by 512. Well, that's more than a floor print. That's like total volume. You can submit more than one entry. Voting will be conducted internally by the Sandbox team, and all the other rules are there as well. And we're going to put that in the chat. Don't listen to Alex. None of that was written in the official Medium article. Wait, what?
What's happening? I just
About the
saw
boss
that.
fight?
And I was like, huh?
Tom Vox, are you talking about the boss fight? I supersede the Medium article because I'm the boss of all the jam judges. Not all of them, but of most of the jam judges. But no, I'm not saying that any game that does not follow my suggestions for boss fights, I'm not saying it will be disqualified by those. Those are not rules. I'm saying that I know the judges and I know they're going to be looking for a boss fight that's fun. And if you can just run up to the boss and go, and then you die, and then you run up to again, and you go, and then you die, and then you run up to it again and go, and just you chip away at its health over like 5 minutes of just respawning and running up to it. That's not a fun boss fight. I've played lots of games, not just in the Sandbox. I've played other games that are like that too, and it's you can have a game that's otherwise fun and beautiful and interesting, and then kind of ends on a sour note with a boss fight that's just kind of It didn't make my brain activate. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything. I felt like I just ran face first into a meat grinder for 5 minutes, and then I won and the credits rolled, and that was it. So I'm not saying that those games will be disqualified. There's nothing in the rules about it, but I am saying that the judges are going to be looking for interesting boss mechanics, and if you can just die, fight, die, rinse, repeat, it's not gonna
the edge off.
It's not gonna score highly. It's not gonna get good points based on that. How dare you kid with Alex? He's a fragile butterfly. I'm not a fragile butterfly. I'm a big, manly butterfly.
Every time somebody talks about butterflies,
I'm
I
a
always think of
Mothman.
The episode of The Simpsons where Bart's like, if I was to die and be reincarnated, I'd want to be reincarnated as a butterfly because no one ever suspects the butterfly. And then he has this like daydream of himself as a butterfly with a gas can just drenching it over things as he lights them on fire and flies away.
Look at me, I'm a beautiful butterfly. You all look like ants from up here.
Wait, what is that from? Is that regular
A Bug's
show?
Life.
Oh,
That's Heimlich from
yeah.
A
When
Bug's Life.
he goes through his metamorphosis. Yeah.
My kids watched that just a couple weeks ago, so it's fresh on the mind.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It is a retelling of Kurosawa's Seven Samurai.
So I've heard. I've never actually once I heard that, I never actually went back and like put the two side by side.
So
I have heard somebody else say that.
I watched Seven Samurai long after having watched A Bug's Life, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, the Seven Samurai, only one of the samurai is not actually a samurai, but it's about a village being raided by raiders, and they send somebody to go and hire warriors to fight for them, so they can save their crops from being pillaged by these raiders that they know are going to come back. And he hires all these samurai, and I think think most of them die by the end of the movie. But they find out that one of the samurai is not actually a samurai. He like found a dead samurai and took his sword and spoilers for this movie that came out like 50 something years ago.
Spoiler alert.
Took his swords and took the scroll that has like his family lineage that proves he's a samurai. Like took those from the body. So he said he was this guy. And then the other samurai are like, "You're not. You act funny. You're. There's something fishy about you." So they find out he's not a samurai. But then he like fights honorably with them, and I think they honor him as samurai. I haven't seen this movie in 15 years, so.
A few minutes.
So, in A Bug's Life, none of the bugs are warrior bugs. So it kind of like it reverses that a little bit, but then they all fight honorably to save.
Yeah, they do.
Bugs. Yeah, so very very much.
Ever since I watched that movie, I really kind of hate grasshoppers.
Ah, they're the worst, right?
Yeah. Especially when you live in their migratory path.
Yeah.
Ugh, there's like one month out of the year where you're just covered in them.
The thing people say is that it's the retelling of the grasshopper and the ant, right? That's the fable it's based on, and maybe that's the framing, is the grasshopper and the ant, but the story that they're telling is actually the story of Seven Samurai. So
they're just mashing so many things together. That's called talent right there.
Future food, grasshoppers. Well, I mean, also historical food. There's a lot of people who have eaten grasshoppers and locusts throughout history, right? And put some honey on them. Of course, if we're talking about future food, there's probably not going to be honey anymore. So,
it's sad. That's sad.
And it got
you
dark.
See things that make me sad. You know how much I like bees, Alex.
We wish the best for the bees, but
nothing but the best for all of the bees.
Yeah.
I think we've officially gone off tangent.
We went off a tangent of a tangent of a tangent many times over. Like the tangents can't hold us back.
Lion City land sale.
Oh yeah, there's a land sale, isn't there?
Yes.
Wait, I pressed the wrong thing. Lion City land sale. Enter raffle. Registration ends in 9 days, 8 hours, 22 minutes, and 30 seconds.
So precise. You cannot say you didn't know or you weren't sure how much time you had left. There's literally a countdown to the second. So get in there, enter the raffle, and may luck be ever on your in your favor, on your side. What's the line from Hunger Games?
May the odds ever be in your favor. I think.
Thank you. I messed it up. I regret nothing.
All right. Ooh. Look at this guy.
I saw that too.
Look at this guy.
I saw that too. I was actually going
to be an avatar.
I don't know, but I was going to enter this land sale and be like, okay, I'm going to try for an estate. I say the nay. I'm going to wait for the next one, which is the Japan land sale, because I saw robots, and I was like, I hate robots. I need to make sure nobody else gets any. So there's no more of them in the sandbox.
Robots are not your friend. Send them all to Lucas, and he will make sure they're taken care of.
Yep. I have a robot rehabilitation facility where we basically just, shelve them like it's that big warehouse in Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Except instead of a big warehouse where it's Indiana Jones, it's the bookshelf behind Lucas where he collects all of his shiny things.
100%.
I'm
basically a crow.
It's just he's been a crow the whole time. It's just the glasses fool you.
It's called the Clark Kent effect. That's the only reason I wear these, so that you don't know I'm a giant anthropomorphic crow. And now I have to fly
Perry
away.
the platypus. Oh, it's a platypus. Puts on a hat. It's Perry the platypus.
We can't forget to talk about Voxel Wars.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I had a Medium article for this. Where'd it go?
I got it. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Right, meow for everyone.
Oh, okay. Bam, found it. Voxel Wars
So excited for this.
This is episode 2 of Voxel Wars.
I believe so.
Panda Pop's hosting. And it's Vox editors against Vox editors against voxelizers and Vox modelers and just people duking it out, battle royale style with voxels. What's up, Lucas? Looks like he had something to share.
It's not just Panda hosting it. It's also she's gonna have a co-host.
Oh, is it?
And it's me.
Hey, all right, Lucas.
I'm so excited for it.
Lucas is gonna be our Ryan Seacrest over.
Yes. I don't like Ryan Seacrest, but I like the analogy, so I'm gonna go with it. But
you can be the Ryan Seacrest that Ryan Seacrest wishes he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into it. Never had a dating show in the background.
You're gonna be Terry Crews. That's who you're gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
There we go.
Terry Crews is the Ryan Seacrest that Ryan Seacrest wishes he was.
Lucas loves Terry.
I'm sure Terry would love Lucas too. We gotta make that happen. All right. So Lucas and Panda, can I join Voxel Wars? Vox Mission Studios. Can you join Voxel Wars? I believe you can.
Yeah.
You gotta apply though.
Yes.
So to enter for a chance to participate, please fill out this form. Let's see. Well, we're reading it all out of order here. A brand new show is coming to the Sandbox stream. We want you to be part of it. Is it brand new? This is the second episode, right?
That's still brand new. I mean, you're brand new until you hit episode like 10, in my opinion.
Ooh, Vivox says no. You sit in the corner. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Them's fighting words. Oh, they should war it out on Voxel Wars.
Hey, there we go. You will win 2 times. Was Vox Machina the winner of the first one? Is that why? He already won, so he can't. Oh, okay. All right. This has been an extremely busy summer for me. I haven't seen Voxel Wars yet, and I feel very bad because I was very excited for the idea of this show. And I need to go back and watch it just because I haven't had a chance to yet.
It's such a phenomenal idea. I love it so much.
Who hurt Vox? I think Vox hurt themselves by being too good the first time. So, it's once you win, you can't participate again, I guess.
I like how we have Vox, VOXX, and Vox Machina, VAUX.
Yeah.
Web3 is so creative a space. I love it.
So enter and tell them that you're VVox. There we go. So, what we might do, we may have already discussed this, and like I said, it's been a busy summer. I forgot what I've even said. The winners of Voxel Wars, we should have, like, after we have enough winners, enough times of doing Voxel Wars, there should be a, like, Masters Edition where all the previous first place winners duke it out. Maybe even the second place winners duke it out for like a chance at redemption. Like they could have been in first place.
Yeah. Yes, you should have like a secondary round where all the second place winners get to compete, and then the winner of that one goes into a pool with all the first place winners, and all of them compete for King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna make some rivalries here. This is gonna be
rivalry.
Like Leonardo da Vinci versus Michelangelo, all out brawl, voxel style. So
the nunchucks versus
Vivox said it's gonna be a bloodbath. All right. So yeah, we should definitely do something like that. I think it's possible. I think we should just do it. But obviously we have to have more first place winners, because having Vox Machina Studio versus Vox Machina Studio would be difficult. That would be tough. It'd be a very one-sided battle.
Myself, so
very one-sided battle with all of one side. Be like Fight Club when he's punching himself. Yeah.
No, I've always wanted to clone myself and fight myself to see who was the best fighter.
The original, of course.
You'd hope. But do you know? No, you don't.
I mean, well, yeah, that clone body's, nice and fresh, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But
unless
is he
I cloned
still green?
Like my torn knee in there with him. Like, haha, I cloned you with a defect.
Oh, that's sad. All right, back to it. Show 1, qualifying rounds. Each team will have 30 minutes. 2 winners from each team will advance. Show 2, semifinals and finals. This will be held the day after the qualifying rounds, subject to change based on availability. Each team will have 45 minutes. First place, 3,000 sand. Second place, 2,000 sand. Third and fourth place, 1,000 sand. Fifth place, 500 sand. Participation, each participant receives 25 sand. Sent on Polygon. And there's some notes about timing. Please allow 15 minutes prior to the show starting for setup. There's a lot of organizational things that happens, and when you do like a real studio TV show, they've got like assistants and PAs, which I think are just as personal assistants. So it's the same thing. And they've got producers and managers and gaffers and makeup artists.
Ooh.
And just every lighting people, camera. They're all running around taking care of stuff. When we do these shows here on a live stream, it's a little more DIY kind of. Panda, maybe one other person in charge, maybe named Lucas, helping get everybody set up and rounded together. So, there needs to be some flexibility there. But I heard that the first show was really fun, and like I said, I need to check that out. You can find
Panda did a really, really good job with it.
You can find all of our previous streams on YouTube, so you can check that out if you want to know how things went down last time. And yeah, did I put that in the chat? Or, no, Lucas did. Yeah, it's already there.
Bam!
All right. Now,
really got a lot of energy
Saturday.
today. So
We're supposed to play games on Saturday. And
what game are we playing today? What game are we playing today?
I wanted to check out Builder. And I'm hoping... So next Saturday is the Game Jam Award show for my brain. My brain is like backrooms. I'm like, that was months ago. Why am I having a hard time remembering what the current Game Jam is? And then, of course, I'm thinking Deadfellaz, which is just closing tomorrow, so that's not it. The most recent one that we did is for Heroes versus Villains. Thank you, Vvox. I totally knew that. I know that I'm not going to be there next Saturday, so I've totally checked out. No, I do. I need to put together the videos for that show, so I'm going to be doing that on Thursday and Friday, so that way Lucas and Panda, who are going to be hosting this Saturday stream next week, will have all the materials they need for a successful show. And I'm going to be at my daughter's birthday party. Marshall717 says, if you guys like the samurai theme, I recommend you try our game. It's Shadowed Vengeance. Is that for the Heroes versus Villains game jam? Is that on the Game Maker gallery, or is that on the map? Because we could check it out.
That's a good question.
I see a yes. Yeah, I think that's to the first question. So, Lucas, can you put that in our notes? Because we've got a couple things lined up at the moment, but we can check that out if we still have some time. So, I wanted to check out Builder, which should be somewhere on the map here. I'm in the Byland section. So, somebody... The interface here changed a little bit. Somebody was like, what? There's 1,300 games already published? No way. And I'm like, no. That's like the number of land for sale on this view. Like if you look at this view and it's popping up all these prices, 1,300 results is, and it's only showing 100. It's based on our filters, and it's showing these things, right? So you got to click either play or buy, and that will help you narrow your filters. So if we click play, see there's 209 games. That's still a lot of games.
Still a lot of games. Also, the Shadowed Vengeance is in the Game Maker, just so you know. I know we're looking for Builder right now. But...
Right. So we're going to check out Builder, BLDR.
BLDR.
Oh, is it not on the map? I thought it was, though.
I did too. I was under the impression.
Maybe.
Let's see if I can find a link for it. It's Outer Studios, so maybe try Outer.
Okay. It's OUTR, right? I'm not seeing it there either. Clear filters. Well, the idea was that we would check it out today, and then we would maybe not next week, but the week after, maybe we'd have the outer team here on stream. We're still working out exactly what the plan is there. So I'm not seeing it at all. I see Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. There's no way that's official. Everybody remember Book It?
I do.
Pizza parties.
Book It.
Man, those little personal pan size or little personal size pan pizzas. That's what they. Those were little bits of pepperoni. That was a good 4 slices of pizza there.
Dude, those were wonderful.
11.
The Peter Piper down this, or not the Peter Piper, the Pizza Hut down the street from my house had Samurai Showdown on like.
I'm sorry, you said
game.
Pizza Putt, and it's killing me. You got stuck on Peter Pan, which I don't even know where Peter Pan came from. Was that?
I don't either.
Like Peter Pan bus or Peter Pan peanut butter?
I don't know.
And then we're gonna go to the Pizza Putt.
Pizza Putt, where it's pizza and golf.
Yeah, I mean that sounds great. I would go to a Pizza Putt.
Oh my God. Somebody should make a Pizza Putt. If you're looking for a business idea, pizza joint, putt golf, Pizza Putt, PUTT. You will forever be swimming in a sea of money like a cartoon duck.
All right.
What were we talking about?
We're trying to find Outer. We're trying to find Outer, and maybe they have a link to it on their Twitter. Oh, you found it.
They do. Yeah, I got it. So,
right.
I think it's actually down right now because they do on one of their tweets. They have a link to it. Here, I'll drop the tweet in thing. And if you click on that tweet, it brings you to their experience link. Play here, Sandbox Game /experience builder. And it goes, an error has occurred. So I think it may be down for the moment.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Wait, we can play Tom Voxel's game.
Wait.
Oh.
Nope.
I was gonna say, heavens to Betsy, what did you do?
So there is a thing that happens sometimes. So we've got the Sandbox.game /en, which is for English, /experiences /builder by outer / and then it's the, I think it says 16 character hexadecimal code identifier thing. Actually, I think it's more than 16, maybe 32. And then it says /page. So I've seen these URLs before with like /page or /hub or / different things. And sometimes removing that last bit will help you get to the actual experience page, because this is kind of like an additional tag that the dashboard adds. But using it as a direct link doesn't always work very well. So I was trying it without the page, and it still doesn't work. So we will have to check it out some other time. So I guess we'll be looking at this hopefully not next week, but the week after on the Saturday stream. And we're going to talk to Outer Studio to see if we can maybe get them in here to tell us all about it, because this is still a very exciting concept. There, yeah, it's a better word than thing.
It's a good word though. I mean, I love him. He big giant orange rock monster. It's clobbering time. He's great.
I was thinking, wait, is Thing also the hand from the Addams Family?
Oh yeah,
is that it is called Thing, right?
Or is it cousin it?
Cousin It's the hair.
Okay, hair.
The mop of hair.
Thing is the hand. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's pretty sure.
So many lovable things.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we can't do this one today. I did have another one planned that we wanted to check out.
Tom Voxel's game was the Slime Monster Arena.
Yeah.
It's in the draft gallery. And just so everybody is aware, before the show started, our list was Builder and then Slime Monster Arena. I know Tom just dropped it in the chat, but we actually had it on the list before the show started. Don't want anybody to feel like we're cutting anybody in line or anything.
Yeah.
Wicked U2 says -128, 151 under CyberKongs. Is that where Builder is? Is it accessible there? Maybe the link just changed?
Maybe.
Second. I'm not trying to like mess around with everybody's feelings here, but I really want to see Builder.
Yeah. What'd you say the coordinates were?
Negative 128, 151.
128, 151. Oops. Is it gonna bring it up? Maybe. You said it's right under CyberKong's, right?
Correct. I now has a CyberKong. I has CyberKong Genkai.
Oh, nice. Did you get a robot one?
You know I did. You know I did. There's a series of them that have this like Iron Man looking armor. It's called Kongium armor, and
Yeah.
I definitely picked up one with Kongium because Iron Man. You know, I think that's enough said right there.
Yeah, absolutely. 128 and what? What was the
151?
Oh, wait, here we go.
Negative 128,
It's
151.
right here. It's right here. Oh, this is the social hub. This isn't what we're looking for, though.
Yes, this is not what we were looking for. We were looking for Builder because you could go in and build with Builder.
So yeah, maybe
we'll talk to him after the show.
Yeah, we'll check out the social hub when we check out the other stuff, because Builder's really what we want to look at. Builder's the one where you can assemble a house or like a building, and like set up different like floors and walls and decorations and stuff, and then it will output a code, and it'll actually like it'll make an experience with that building, and it will transfer it to your wallet. So that way you have the experience in your account with all the NFTs that you need and stuff. So it's a really cool system.
A really cool system. Does anybody else ever have the idea or the desire to just input a random code and see what you get? Just mass chaos. I mean, see what happens.
You could, I suppose. It would be like a blind
really want to.
Sort of. Yeah.
I really want to.
It might fail. Like if it's not. There's probably like certain combinations that aren't like a legitimate code. I don't know if it would tell you. I mean, I would hope it would tell you that, like, hey, that one's not going to work.
That's not going to work.
All right, so we're going to check out Tom Voxel's The Slime Monster Arena. What's up, Lucas?
I was just going to say, just like I want the Deadfellaz Game Jam entries to do, is insult me if I do terribly enough.
All right, we are.
Oh, I think this is also a multiplayer experience. So if anyone else wants to jump in with Alex and play with him, that would be wonderfully
and multiplayer.
Enjoyable.
Are we going to go on a dungeon raid together as a team?
Oh no, I gotta play too. No. Wait up, coach.
Ooh.
No, I can't get in there. It's been a while since I've updated.
And oh hey, my old face is back. I was able to get my special look going.
Your special guy?
Yeah. All right, we got an arena guard. We got a bunch of Deadfellaz all around. Arrows pointing up. What does arena guard say? Welcome, gladiator. You have been sentenced to battle the slime monster in this arena. Many people from different galaxies tried and failed. Oh, hey, Tom Voxel. Unfortunately, our weapons shipment is late. The monster swallowed everything and everyone who entered the arena. You will need to be creative if you want to live. I suggest teaming up with other participants in the area. Please smile for the camera. When you get killed, your photo will be on the wall with other Deadfellaz. What? What does that mean? Best of luck to you, gladiator. Next, please step forward. Okay, new objectives to kill the monster.
I mean, how do we know the monster deserves to be killed?
Sorry, we don't have any weapons. Maybe a wooden stick. Oh, hey.
Okay.
I see a D20. I think that was made.
Friendship.
That's not the token of friendship, but I think that was made when we announced the token of friendship, right?
That's right, because you had said if somebody else could make one,
do it.
Yeah, and then I think Tom like smashed it out because he's a genius.
I mean, it looks really good. It's a really good looking
He says your
D20.
avatar needs to shave. I disagree. I think your avatar looks quite dashing with a little bit of stubble.
It looks exactly like me.
Like I said,
Like,
quite dashing with a little bit of stubble. I feel like I froze.
no, you didn't freeze. Oh, you did.
Oh, okay,
Wait.
good. Okay.
No, you didn't. You're just sitting really still. You're like, I think I froze. But there is an oak wizard staff here. And did Vvox make this hat? This Santa hat looks familiar to me. All right, what else we got? Oh, there's more. There's more armories. Maybe. I see Tears of Friendship. A duck. What is this duck? Is this like a inflatable like floaty duck goes around your waist? What is this thing? I don't know what that is down there.
It's probably a hat. It looks like it's a hat. I'm guessing it's a hat.
It could be. Oh, what are those things called? Takoyaki, I think. But it looks like you whack people with it, and it's got bunny ears. And this is definitely a hat. Nice straw hat. We're just exploring real quick here. We got a mouse. That does not look like a piece of equipment. We got
a straw hat. Looks like it would belong to a pirate king, or at least a future pirate king.
Very pretty flowers with some bees around it. An ugly Christmas vest. Hats from the mystery box. Swordfish sword, maybe? Some blindingly bright sunglasses. Who's this? Don't bother, it's pointless. Oh, he got slimed. All right, let's check out upstairs then. That monster swallowed and dissolved every weapon we tried against it. But there's only one thing we haven't tried. A broken spaceship with a powerful laser cannon is at the top, the only standing column in the arena. I have tried to reach it, but I am bad at parkour. It will take at least 6 hits at max laser power. Ooh. Whoa. That is quite a slime monster. Just trying to... Oh, it's slippery. I slid right into it. Oh, you can swim through it. You're trying to pull that guy out.
How do you swim? There's a sword in here.
There's all sorts of stuff in here. We got skeletons. I feel like we're in danger.
Am I being digested? Am I being digested right now?
Oh, I love that I love the use of these giant bones to be the spinal column for the slime monster. That's a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think we want to try to get up to the top. We got to parkour it up. We got a generous timer. We got to parkour up to the spaceship that has the laser cannon.
Can I grab some swords while I'm in here?
There's no weapons because the weapon shipment was delayed and the slime ate all the other weapons.
There's a duck in here.
Okay, so we got some very nice, like, whoop! I landed on top of that one.
Oop, I'm just doing like the dead man float.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you're at the top. I see you. Okay, we're aiming for that saucer up there. Anybody else up here? I think it's just you and me right now. Where'd Top Box go?
I'm just floating around. I'm just floating around in the middle of this thing. I don't think I'm in the right area.
Somebody said to check out the brain. It's a brain cactus. I can recognize it from here. Clever. Tom Boxel grabbed one of my brain cactus NFTs from the City Block collection. And does it matter which way we go? I guess it doesn't really. Here. Slippery slime. Okay, very carefully. Aha. Okay. This is a very decent parkour. It was like not too aggressive. We're gonna press the button. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We jump on it. Giant space laser.
Pew 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 pew.
All right, we got one hit on it. We got to hit it 5 more times.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say 4 of those are gonna be you. So buckle up, champ.
That's a very good brain. All right. Let's keep going.
So, fun thing, my robot head is generally red, but when I logged in today, it's now blue.
That might have been because of the update to the avatar system or something. But word has it, Lucas might be getting an updated avatar. As well as Vpire and some of our other stream team. Might be getting some shiny new people to play as.
What you talking about, Willis?
It's just stuff. No! I fell.
I'm normally really bad at parkour, but that news has made me even worse.
We've just been talking about making sure that some people have avatars to represent themselves as during events and stuff.
Represent?
Yeah. And we have the power, so why not?
Oh my god.
Me realizing I didn't mention this to Lucas earlier, even though I I jumped over.
Me am speechless and bad at parkour. Especially when I get excited, because then I start to overshoot everything, because I'm like, forward! And then I should be like Patient Pete, and I'm like bull in a china shop.
Well, we've used up about 1/8 of our time, but we only need to hit this thing 5 more times, and we spent a lot of time just goofing off, so I think we can
You're
do this.
goofing off. I'm trying my hardest and failing.
I meant before I started doing the parkour, like just running around looking at stuff.
Is there an easier portion to the parkour? Because I'm really bad at this. Can I find like a spare laser gun somewhere in the lobby? Is there a gift shop? I'm gonna go look in the gift shop. Can I get a stick and whack it a little bit? Maybe? Is that a thing?
What we do need is some like epic boss fight music.
Oh yeah. Oh, is there music playing right now at all?
I'm not hearing it. Let me just check my settings. Yeah, no, I don't hear any music. I just hear the sound effects.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even hear the sound effects. I had my game sound all the way down.
Press that button!
Usually when I'm playing, I like to listen to like some solid synthwave music or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
The way you said solid synthwave made me think like Solid Snake, and then I'm like, oh, maybe some like liquid synth or like acid jazz or
Ooh.
With all these interesting names for things.
Is acid jazz something you actually have to be on acid to enjoy, or was it created while dropping acid? Like, I'm confused. Where does that term come from?
I think acid jazz is a real thing, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. Like, as I say it, I'm like, I don't know if I would recognize it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that word before.
Okay. So is it a term?
It might. Yeah, I think it is. Well, there is so with like synthesizers, there is a kind of like synth style that people called acid before, and I don't think it has to do anything with dropping acid, just like something about
maybe it's so scatterific it will burn you.
Scatterific.
Yes.
I would not step in the slime if you can help it.
Tell me how to live my life.
Well, it's slippery, so
you're slippery.
It will.
See, now I never touched it before, and now that you're saying don't touch it, I'm like all over it.
Well, it looked like you were standing in it from my perspective, so.
Ah.
Oh, these blocks start to move each time you hit the lasers. No! See, I stepped in the slime and it made me slide off the edge.
See, I
Sandbox
have no
said there
talent.
should be music and
That
sound
made me
effects.
slide off the edge.
I am hearing sound effects.
No,
I'm
don't
not
do
hearing
that
the
to
music,
me.
though.
Little robot friends. They're not being very friendly.
I think you can jump on their heads. I stepped in the slime.
I was trying to be polite, Alex. It's rude to step on someone's head.
The way you said rude reminds me of like a little kid that like indignant, like don't step on somebody's head. It's so rude.
You know, fun fact, every time I say how rude, I'm channeling like Full House.
No, there was like a weird like split second of like lag or something, and I ended up overshooting that block.
Yeah, it's why I keep overshooting is lag.
I don't normally blame things on lag, but in that specific instance, I felt justified in saying.
Yeah, same with me. It's not. It's never a lack of skill.
It's never that. That one was all me. That was a bad joke.
I didn't just fall. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Main game music is from the start, but sound effects are triggered by multiplayer messages. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why the game music isn't working for me right now.
Bee-ba-doo-ba-do-bop. Bee-bop-boop-ba-do-bop. Bee-bop-boop-ba-do-bop.
This is
better, right?
That's that scatterific acid jazz.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm just taking a full circle. Some of these jumps you cannot make if you're not running, I'm guessing. Like full speed running.
I haven't thought about it yet. It definitely does
you know
get.
What? That's all I'm thinking about because I can't see the next one.
All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without any running. We'll see how it goes.
I turned off running and now I'm at the farthest point I've ever been at, which is kind of a shame to say because it's really not that far.
Okay, I'm keeping my pinky off of shift. And so far, I'm making all the jumps.
It's so stressful not having run on because every single jump I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And then I hit and I land perfectly. And I'm like, my worldview has been shattered.
So the danger with having running is that if you accidentally tap the run and you roll right off the edge of something. But yeah, I was able to make it all the way to the moving blocks without running, the metal crates, and I missed a jump, but not because running was off, just because my timing and aim was off.
Now. So I gotta go to this one, and I gotta go here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Are you gonna fire a laser?
I'm sitting right. I'm sitting right there. I'm sitting.
Okay.
It's okay.
So aim yourself for aim yourself for that ladder, but you don't need to grab the ladder. Just like make the ladder.
Do I run on top of this green thing that's next to me? This like.
It's slippery. Suspicious. It's slippery. If you take it slow and you tap jump, you won't slide too much. But you will always slide in the direction that you were moving. So just don't do like left and right. Just go forwards.
Okay. And what do I do once do I jump when I get off of it?
Yeah, you can jump right. You don't have to grab that ladder, but the ladder's like a safety net. So hey.
Now where do I go? What do I do now? there a ladder over
There is a pillar that you want to jump on.
Oh yeah, okay. Eh!
You're right there. You're right there. Fire that laser. You got to jump on it.
Bah!
Yeah, you fired the
Oh,
laser.
I'm the greatest.
That was pretty cool to watch from a distance.
That was. Whew.
You get a better.
Voxel.
Ah, no! I wasn't paying close enough attention. That robot pushed me right off the edge.
Stupid robots. They're supposed to be our friends.
I was looking to the right instead of to the left, and the robot was like, "Hi, I got you because I'm on your left."
On your left.
Don't say it.
But I already did.
No, then you say it again.
Oh, but I have to wait till I'm on your left to say it again. But then it just loses all meaning. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Well, yeah, but you just like cut the scenes together, so that way we don't have to wait for you to lap me again. A little bit of Hollywood magic there. You know, something I never thought about.
What's
Like,
up?
is Disney in Hollywood? I would guess so. But we always hear about like Universal Studios in Hollywood or whatever. But it's just Disney. Like, yeah, I know they have Disneyland in California.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard people talk about the Disney Studios in
Yeah.
California. Oh, do we have a giveaway form?
Yes, we do, and now's probably a good time because I fell again.
All right, we'll share that. And we'll close it out once we beat this boss. We've only used up a quarter of the time, and we need 3 more hits. So
Tom had me in mind when he was creating this.
well,
He was
I mean,
like,
you don't.
How badly is Lucas gonna do?
You don't want to put the
Pretty
pressure on
bad.
too high.
No, just all the pressure on me. I take it. I volunteer as tribute. 1 second, I find the form. I lost it because I closed things out.
Those moving metal blocks, I try to hit them when they're in the middle because, wow, robot, no!
Robot, why?
It has no chill. It just keeps on going back and forth. It doesn't wait for you to do the next jump. You just got to go right past it.
Very disrespectful.
Oh, hey, Marshall. How you doing there? Doing a little dancy jig. All right. We got this.
Mm.
The first shot on the laser I made on the first try, I think. It's like my first run through. And
Yeah,
ever since then,
like
it just gets
run through.
it gets a little more difficult each time.
Does it? Does it actually get more difficult?
Every time you fire the laser, new obstacles appear on the course.
Okay, I thought I was seeing that, like new puddles of slime appearing, but I was like, no, I just don't remember it because I'm so bad at parkour. My mind is somewhere else.
New puddles. Okay, cool. These platforms start to move. More of them move each time, and and I think there were new robots getting in the way. Why are the robots getting in the way? Aren't the robots on our side?
Who knows?
Like that? No, it's the same one. That's like 3 or 4 times in a row now. That same one's pushed me over.
You got it out for you, Alex.
Have you noticed the monster family on the parkour start to the left?
Moonster family?
Monster family. Oh, up there.
Moonster.
These people. Oh, okay. You can't jump there, apparently. I thought I could go talk to him. I suppose that would let me cheese a large portion of the parkour. Oh, this is what they're talking about. Look at them. They're like rooting for the slime. They got little flags. Hey.
That's adorable. I love it.
Ooh.
Tom, you guys outdid yourself in that one. It's the little details that add a lot to the program.
All right. It's slippery slime. Tom Voxel says, slow down, Alex. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't you dare tell him how to live his life.
It's all about The momentum.
Speed. All I can think of is the opening scene for Cool Runnings. And they're like right about to go down, and they're like singing their little chant before they
1
jump
for
in
the money,
bobsled.
2 for the something, 3 for the something else, and go. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Cool Runnings. I love that movie though.
I
I used to
still to
watch
this
that
very day,
all
I
the
still
time when I was a
say,
kid.
"Hey Sanka, you dead man," like all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, man. It's just beautiful.
The lucky egg. Just
The lucky
always,
egg.
always in his pants for some reason.
Because it's a lucky egg. Where else would you put it?
I guess. No chill. 100%
right over
speed
that
and
thing.
maximum will.
Maximum effort.
For some reason, I go around the wrong way. All right. Slime is in the details.
Oh yeah, I dropped the form in the chat, and I dropped it on Twitter. So if you're somewhere and you're looking at something, you'll probably see it.
Somewhere or something. Maybe. Maybe
Yeah. Things, stuff, friendship.
Now.
I gotta find the sandbox again. There we go. Back at it.
Let's go.
I gotta learn how to play games and close my mouth at the same time, because apparently I'm a mouth breather when I'm playing games.
As my nose is totally stuffed up right now. I don't know what this happened last week too. It's just like when I'm streaming, my sinuses are just like, we're gonna drain now. Can't really blow your nose on stream, so it's gonna fill your face up like a head cold.
Now's our time to shine, boys.
Like the Mucinex monsters, like just the boogers of my nose go on. This is our moment. Don't sneeze till you can see the whites of their eyes.
That's very specific.
Yeah, this fight against the slime monster is just like my own struggle against my nasal passages right now.
How does the slime monster fight back aside from obstacles?
He keeps on sliming the course.
But that's an obstacle. Like, is he going to take an active hand in fighting us at some point? Like, hey, quit trying to mess with me. This is harassment. This is my home.
You're just gladiators fighting me. I never asked for this. 381. So I did want to check out, because we had talked about this. I don't know if this will work or not. We wanted to see if we could change avatars while the game is running. And I've got fungi avatars that I'd like to check out.
Hold up for a second. The other day,
here we go.
When Touche did his fungi release, there was an issue whenever anybody would log into an experience. If they were wearing a fungi, it would crash the experience.
Okay, let's not. Let's not do that.
That was an experience that was on the map, and I think they may have gotten that fixed before the show was over.
Okay.
But I had to log out. I was at physical therapy, and I had my phone, which I can log into my computer with. And so I was trying to log into my computer with my phone to like update the sandbox so that I could log in to the Touche Studios experience with my fungi. And all of that through the phone was a little complicated, so I eventually just gave up. But my doctor was really cool about it. He was like, "Hey, this is fascinating. Can I watch what you're doing?" And I was like, yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, just don't drop the phone in that incision.
Please.
He's
no foreign objects.
He's just eating some Junior Mints.
You want to clean that out. You want to clean that out.
That's an old Seinfeld reference.
That was there when I got here.
I'll take it out for you. No extra charge. Maybe a little extra
thank
charge.
you.
All right, so my avatar did not change on the live.
But we're also in Game Maker, so maybe it's different when you're on the map.
Maybe, but what I noticed is in the game maker, if I tab in and out of playing a game that I'm working on, it'll switch to my most recent avatar. Well, we are getting a little bit more laggy here.
Robot just pushed me. I was at the end. Robot pushed me. Not happy with the robot right now.
It's not a real robot. Real robots do no harm. Or wait, that's doctors.
Yeah.
First law of robotics: a robot cannot kill a human, right?
Cannot cause harm that would kill it. Asimov's law. I don't remember them all.
Yeah, I remember there's 3, right?
Mm-hmm. There are 3 laws of robotics. One second. I'm looking it up now because I used to know them.
I've noticed I haven't heard people talking about those now that like Boston Dynamics is making war machines.
First law: a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow human being to come to harm. The second law: a robot must obey the orders given it by a human, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. The third law: a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law.
There you go.
Yeah.
You heard that, Boston Dynamics?
Yeah. Now bring me my robot dog that will save my life whenever I need it to.
Don't put a gun on it.
But you know what? Most states don't have like a concealed weapons permit statute for animals, so maybe do.
Or robots. I wasn't carrying, it was the dog.
Just a little French poodle walking along, and he's got like a 45 on his side. And you're like, that is just the juxtaposition of all.
You feeling lucky, punk?
Nobody call me pretty. Made it. Yeah. I did not make it. I spoke way too soon. I literally said I made it, and then I fell off. So the universe hates me.
Big red button! Yeah! It needs one more hit.
You remember what I said? I said, I will do one of them, and the rest of them will need to be you. I'm just saying, I've held up to my end of the bargain here.
What? How'd I get over there? Oh, there's a guy hiding here. Find your own place to hide. Has he been there the whole time? I just noticed him. You know, the slime family there, they're not looking too worried about their dad about to die.
Yeah,
I just assumed.
It's kind of rude.
I just assumed he was the daddy slime.
Ooh. I'm swimming down. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm looking for shortcuts. Maybe some sort of Easter egg. Maybe something to help us with our fight. How do I get over there from here? Big deal.
Sounds like a bunch of monkey business. Maybe if there's 12 of them.
Where's the 12 monkeys?
I still need to watch the show. I don't know if it was any good.
There was a show for 12 monkeys?
There was. Came out a couple years ago, I think.
Huh.
Ah! Well, like I said, I don't know if it was any good. I think it was like on Showtime or something. I don't have Showtime, so. Did I miss the ladder? Oh, it's over there. We're just monkeying around.
Tom Boxel says, fun little trivia. After recording my full playthrough video, I saw a note in the forum that said, no editing or sound or effects allowed. Since I'm not the greatest parkour gamer, that video is now 30+ minutes long. Wanted to cut it, but since it's not allowed, there you go. Tom, I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off to you.
Does it require a full playthrough, or is it just the first 5 minutes? Because I think you could have cut it, but I mean, if it's just you falling a bunch of times, maybe you want the full playthrough.
He's like, I had to do this. Now you have to sit through it.
Now I have to edit that. Whoa,
Are you
no!
crawling? Is that a thing you can do?
The robot pushed me over. But maybe you could crawl through that portion. It ran me over. Because it was not obeying the first law of robotics.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was like, hey, you're gonna get hurt if I don't push you out of this.
Okay.
So the second law, cannot cause a human to come to harm through inaction.
What if through its action it causes a human to come to harm?
It can't do that. That's a breach of the third law.
Accidentally.
There's no accidental here, Alex.
But what if it was trying to prevent harm and then it ended up causing the harm instead through some variable that it didn't have?
That's how you get Terminators, Alex. Do you want Terminators?
that's how you get all of Isaac Asimov's books. it's like, because like the laws of robotics in Isaac Asimov's books were set up to like be like these rules, but then the books are all about like when the rules don't work, or like how
or when
those
somebody subverts them.
Right? Yeah, a murder mystery where somebody like makes it look like a robot did something. It couldn't have been the robot because the robot wouldn't do that.
Or would it?
Or would it? I don't know. It's a mystery.
My game froze.
Oh no. So yeah, like people might cite the rules as being like, oh yeah, that's what we should have, but the books are like about it not always.
The books
working.
are like, good luck.
It's all the messy stuff that happens around those rules. I think I've only read like 2 of his books.
I read iRobot. And I think another one. No, wait, Asimov. I've read a bunch of his books. He's got a ton of the
He's got a lot of books.
sci-fis. Yeah.
He was like the Stephen King of like spacer robot stuff.
Writings. Science. Yes.
Whoa.
1 second. I need to find a list of his books. I gotta read those.
Wikipedia.
Not like right now, but like
for later.
Isaac Asimov books. Here we go. Foundation. Read that. iRobot. Yes.
Is the Foundation show any good? It looks interesting.
You know what? I've tried watching that multiple times, and every time I'm like, "Ooh, this is fun," and then I fall asleep and I forget about it for months. And so I've now started.
Is it because the show's boring, or because you're too tired?
It's because I'm too tired, and every time I start it, I need to start it like in the morning when I first wake up.
Okay.
Or like middle of the day when I'm like, woo, woo, woo. But yeah, I've started it so many times, and so like, it's on Apple TV, and it's like Apple TV's like, oh, you keep watching this show, you obviously love it because you loved Foundation. You should try this, and I'm like, dang it.
Interesting show that people should check out is with I can't remember what her name is, Chloe Moretz, whatever, the girl from Kick-Ass. I can't remember what her name is. Chloe something, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
She's like the assassin girl, whatever, like all in purple.
Murder Girl. I don't know. I remember I actually read the book when it first came out. I don't remember what her name was. It's like
her dad's Nick Cage as like Batman, basically. Chloe
Grace Moretz.
There we go. Okay. I was kind of mixing it up, but yeah. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So she's in this show. I think it's on. Is it on Apple?
Hit Girl.
Or no, Hit Girl. Thank you. Actually, I think it's on HBO, maybe. And it's the Periphery.
Mother Android. The Peripheral.
The Peripheral.
I'm on her IMDb right now, so I'm just looking through all of her stuff.
the setup for the characters is they're basically play to earn gamers. Like, that's not what the way the show's advertised, but like I'm watching the show and I'm like, oh, they're playing a play to earn game.
Nice.
or like maybe not necessarily, it's not that the game is necessarily set up as play to earn, but they act as guides for like VR sims, like mil sims. So like people are playing a game not unlike Call of Duty with VR goggles, and like sensory chair kind of setups, but they get paid to act as guides for these people playing these games. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm a firing the laser. Bam.
Pew 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 pew.
Did it work? Did it work? The kill the monster quest is still active. Do I have to go talk to somebody?
Oh, but you were saying the peripheral.
Yeah. Well, that was it. They're playing a play to earn, or sort of. They're gamers who are paid to be gaming.
Have you? Okay, to continue part of what we were talking about last week, you were talking about how much you love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Have you ever watched the show Mythic Quest?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. What are you doing with your life?
I don't think I've heard of it.
Okay, it is stunningly hysterical. So
Okay.
the world is basically take World of Warcraft out of it and put in its place Mythic Quest. So the show is all about the group that creates Mythic Quest and the CEO behind it. It's Rob McElhenney. And,
yeah. I haven't seen this, but I've heard of it. I think I saw a trailer for it.
It's hysterical. It has points in it where it's like touching, and you're like, I was not expecting to emotion right now. This is wonderful.
He's Mac from Always Sunny, right?
He's Mac from Always Sunny, but he plays Mac from Always Sunny basically. Like he's always walking around the office like I could beat him in a fight. And he's always like flexing on people, and like if there's ever a guy in the office that's taller than him, he like puts them in like a really tiny chair so that when they're sitting down, they're shorter than him, and he makes them sit when he talks to them. Like he's got this super fragile ego, and he's always talking about MMA fighting and weightlifting, but at the same time, he's also like a game genius. Like he created World of Warcraft basically, and all of the fun that goes along with that. And it's just it's all about programming a game and the trials and tribulations with making a successful game and continuing to make it successful. Like they talk about like expansion packs and how hard a good expansion pack is to design, and how a lot of companies, all they do is like they try to like micro transaction their patrons to death, and it's hysterical. It also has it's got Abed from Community in it.
Okay.
And he plays this sociopath. It's just he's their head
like
of monetization, just like Abed. But imagine so Abed's the nice side of it. This is his evil twin. This is literally the evil twin of Abed.
Oh yeah. The dark world Abed.
It's so much fun.
Mustache
So
Abed.
Yes. So it's evil Abed and Mac from It's Always Sunny, and they have like all the programmers and all the designers they work with, and it's so much fun, dude. You got to check it out. You would love it.
Definitely sounds like my kind of thing. What's it on?
Apple TV.
It's on Apple TV. Okay. I have an iPhone. I have Apple TV, and I just like never think to like look at it.
That's fair.
It's just a thing that's always there and just never. Like maybe if it was actually plugged into my TV. Actually, no, the real reason is because usually I'm sitting at my desktop, so I have like HBO and Netflix on my computer, but I don't have Apple TV set up on my computer, so it's like while I'm doing other things. it's not off to the side.
Hmm.
All right, so the quest didn't complete. So that's probably a disconnect between multiplayer messages and single player messages. If basically a single player, if you do stuff with single player messages, everything connected has to use single player. If you do stuff with multiplayer messages, it has to all use multiplayer messages. You can't mix them together, even though you can use both in a multiplayer experience. If you're trying to make a chain of logic, it all has to be multiplayer or all has to be single player. So having the crowd event, I believe crowd events are a multiplayer thing, and the kill the monster quest needs to be initialized by a multiplayer message, which will mean that it may like reactivate for players multiple times, which could be fine. Yeah, it's kind of just the way you set it up. It might be something like, instead of having the person that you talk to, what I'm guessing is like you have a single player asker here, and then it's a single player message to start the quest. So that way, if you don't talk to this guy, you're not running around and all of a sudden you get the quest for no reason. So what you probably want to do is have have like a speaker component on this platform that sees when there's a player. So as soon as they spawn, they get the kill the monster quest with a multiplayer message. Because for other players running around, they will have already gotten that multiplayer quest. This way, it doesn't seem too confusing. And you can have, like, talking to this guy just be, like, an optional part of the stage, almost. And then everybody runs up to kill the slime, and the multiplayer message from beating the slime completes the quest. That would be, I think, probably the way to go about it. It does doing... Oh, hey, you're still up here.
I am. I'm looking. Tom asked me if I looked around the arena yet. I'm looking around the arena right now, like, what am I supposed to be seeing? And I don't know. Like, is there a lemon hidden somewhere?
There's a UFO.
Maybe a green alien. There is a UFO. Look at me. I'm just kind of floating here on my back. I'm a very talented swimmer.
Oh, did you see the duck that you're next to?
Yes, I did. I did see the duck.
So yeah, I don't know exactly what your quest setup is, but my guess is doing something like that would fix the issue. I'm guessing that the issue is a single player message activates the quest, and that the multiplayer crowd event does not complete the quest because single player and multiplayer messages can't interact with the same logic. So that could be something to try out. You still have about 18 hours left to submit. So if you wanted to give that a shot, you potentially could. All right. Well, my nose has just about had it with whatever is making my sinuses plug up. So I'm going to have to call it a day here. Oh, there's another eyeball down here. What's this eyeball doing?
I don't know, but I put that duck thing on that we were looking at earlier. It's a little floaty that goes around your waist. It is not a hat. I was incorrect.
Where'd you go?
Me? I'm in the center of the room next to the arena guard.
Downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh.
I will stand on the spawning plate. Ooh, I went over it and it went. Pew.
That's when people beam in.
Ah, yes.
Oh, it's got little kicking legs, little kicking feet.
Oh, also, I'm looking at you on my screen right now, and you're a gray avatar on my screen.
Because I changed avatars, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it did change. The appearance changed, but it didn't change to what you wanted it to.
What happens if I change back?
Let's find out. I'm going to sit here and stare at your face.
Avatar.
Hey Tom, if you're listening, what was I supposed to see in the arena? I saw a lot of cool things. I just don't know if there was something specific you wanted me to see. If so, maybe a hint. I would like to.
All right, I did
like
update
to
my
hit.
avatar.
You're still gray
Okay.
on my
It just
screen.
didn't like it. That's fine.
Yep.
The eyes sink when you kill the monster. Oh, okay. So those eyes used to be up top, and now they're down below.
So above, as
Tom
above, so
Voxel
below.
said, check the chat. I don't know what he means. There's an alternative peaceful ending. There's a hint in the arena. What? We murdered a slime monster?
I told you we didn't need to kill him. What did I say when we first got in here? I was like, hey, how do we know we need to kill this monster? What did he do? Maybe we should talk to him for a little bit. I told you. Oh, nobody ever listens to me when I say maybe the monster's not a monster.
I saw there was parkour as an option, and I was like, it's time to murder.
The monster must die.
All right. Did we pick a winner for the giveaway?
Oh, we didn't. Give me a second, because we just defeated it.
No.
Okay, cool. There we go. Got it. Great. Close it out. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. 1 second.
It says, keep going around the outer ring.
Keep going around your outer ring.
That doesn't sound appropriate.
No, it doesn't. How dare you, Tom?
Just blame it.
I'm not going to take responsibility for my actions. Congratulations goes out to Al Greens. ALGREEENZ. The extra E is for added enthusiasm. You have won Wizzy's orange hat. It's crispy, it's singed, it's burned. It was sitting at the edge of the null for way too long, but it's back. And now it's yours.
Oh,
congrats, friend, and wear it with pride.
Lucas, this guy said, the poor misunderstood slime, he's been fighting for hundreds of years. He doesn't even attack anymore because he's so tired. So that explains there's an in-lore reason for why he doesn't attack.
And you did it in front of his kids.
I think someone poisoned him. If we could only figure out what it is and remove it from his stomach. Can we still do that? Or is that not an option anymore?
What? Tom, you're amazing. You saint of a genius. How do I remove things from his stomach? I'm in. I got the duck floaty and everything.
This sword has a hand still attached to it.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's food poisoning.
Maybe.
Dude, I feel like I'm a better swimmer with the ducky floaty on. That's a thing, right?
It's helping propel you.
Maybe it's the
toxic waste.
Where?
Aha.
Where? Did you take it? Did you do something with it?
I grabbed it.
I was about to say, I remember seeing a toxic waste barrel in here somewhere. I just don't know where it is now.
It's over here now. Do I take it somewhere?
Yeah, take it out. Can you move? Can you move out of him?
It is out. I am out. I'm in the outer ring.
Look at his eyes now. Look at his eyes.
Well, are they going back?
He's got one and it I don't know.
I think he's still dead.
Oh yeah, still being dead once we killed him. That makes sense.
So does something... You killed the monster, you can't save it now. No!
Oh, there's also an ambassador head floating in
I just saw that.
Wow, Tom has it out for one of the ambassadors. Got it. I hope it's not me. I feel like he would be a vindictive enemy.
All right. Well, next time we'll have to try this the peaceful way and see what happens then.
I like that idea.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will see you all on Wednesday. Make sure you tune in next Saturday for the Heroes vs. Villains Game Jam Awards with Lucas and Panda. Maybe some special guests joining in for that call as well.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye, everyone.